because Cord Nichols was he was a funny dude. Like just one day, so sometimes we went to the gym, and because we were the missionaries, we can get into the gym for free because it's Utah. So a couple times, like, we would go to this gym that was pretty close to where we lived, and when we were coming back, there was like a roadkill, like dead snake, like as we're pulling onto our street, and we pull onto the street. Cord's driving, Nichols, so he slams on the brakes, opens up his door, reaches down, because he's from Texas, reaches down, picks up the snake by the tail. The head is all busted up because it got ran over. He picks it up by the tail, and it's dripping blood out of his face. He gets blood on the door of the car, and then he's like, give me a bag. And we had like Subway the day before, so there was like a Subway bag in the car. So we gave him the Subway bag. He put this dead snake in the Subway bag and put it in the trunk. Well, later that day, we had there was some sister missionaries, like female missionaries, in like the area that we worked in also. And so they had a baptism that day. And it was for a guy that we had also helped teach, and his name was Jake, which was amazing because Jake the snake. So we go to the baptism. And it was all, religious and beautiful and great, right? Well, Nichols snuck out during the service, went in the trunk, got the dead snake out of the trunk, and he put it in the van, because these female missionaries had a minivan instead of a car, and he took the snake and like made its tail come out of the back of the bag so they could see that it was like a snake going into a bag, was what it looked like. And he put it in the minivan where when they opened the sliding door, they would see it immediately. And he comes back in and he's like trying his hardest not to laugh. And this is a baptism. And he's like whispering to Crowfoot, and I'm like, what is going on? We get out of the we like, after the baptism, like everyone's like saying congratulations and hi, how are you? Welcome to the family of Christ. Whatever, people say at the end of a baptism, right? And then we all go back to our cars and go on with our day. We go out to the car, and we're jammed in our car, and we have another set of missionaries with us too. So we're like all smashed into this car, and the one dude has a camera, and we're just like posted up like there was like 2 parking lots for some reason, and we were like kind of far away, and we were just we pretended like we left, and then we peeled back around and waited for those female missionaries to go out to their van, and we positioned the car where we could see the van, and and they opened the door and they just lost it, and then we just all lost it, and then we just dipped, and it was just hilarious. I mean, just imagine like a bunch of 20-year-old dudes put a dead snake in some 20-year-old girl's vans, right? Like, that's funny. So that happened, and the one kid who videotaped it, his name was I can't remember his first name, but he was from South Africa, and his last name was Maki, Elder Maki, from South Africa, and he just talked funny, so that's what made me think of that.